Central Oklahoma is head coach Guy Hardacre, junior guard Melinda Murillo, and senior forward Olivia Mason. Coach, if you want to go ahead and start with an opening statement, then we'll open it up for questions for the players, and we'll let them go, and then we'll finish with you.
Okay. I was telling the girls in the locker room afterwards that this is the first time we've come up here that I didn't have to say goodbye speeches. And I'm excited that I get next week to love on these girls and to work these girls and to practice them next week. And we'll get ready and we'll prepare, and we're going to take the week to continue to try to get better and make adjustments to maybe some of the mistakes we made today. But I don't want to take anything away from what they've accomplished this year with this loss. And I want to, and hats off to Emporia, that traditionally they have an edge, and it's very visible. You can see it in many phases, and it got down to the fourth, and I think it was pretty much tied up, and some loose ball situations, some extra possessions, second chance balls, and kind of changed the game. So happy for these girls that they're going to the NCAA tournament, and we are not going to hang our heads, and we're going to get better next week.
Questions for either Melinda or Olivia?
Olivia, let's start with you. Obviously, hopefully going to be announced here at 9:30 that you guys are in the tournament. What did you learn, especially when you had the lead in this game, that maybe you can take into potentially a meeting against Emporia State next week?
This is obviously our third matchup against them. We knew what they're good at. We knew that they're going to crash the boards really hard, and I feel like we played them really, really hard for 3 quarters. We stopped Kelly on what she's good at, but in the end we just couldn't get stops. We couldn't give offense or rebounds, which ended up hurting us in the end. And I think that we know obviously we played 3.5 quarters with them. We know that we had a chance to beat them, and we were just that much closer to winning the MIAA tournament. So I think we could just take that into next week.
Melinda, talk a little bit about stopping Kelly, and what you were able to do, at least for the first half when she was struggling to drive and get baskets.
Definitely give credit to my bigs. They definitely stepped up. We had Meg take a charge here late, in and out. Like I told the bigs, if you give a little, the refs will fall for it. But it's tough. She's a tough guard, but found her go-to, stopped it a couple times, but not a couple times too many.
And Olivia, as a senior, you watched a lot of basketball. You guys stopped Catherine Platt from scoring. Obviously, she got 16 rebounds, and that was probably something she was going to do. But
Right.
What were you guys effective in doing inside to stop her from scoring?
Obviously we got Deshawn in there, and she's so much bigger than her, and I feel like we actually had the advantage in the post. But one thing that Catherine doesn't do is quit rebounding. So every possession, even if she doesn't score offensively, she's still going to go crash, which she gives you all those extra possessions. I see that she got 7 offensive rebounds, so that's 7 more times they get to score. So even when she's not scoring, she's just a good player, and so she's going to do whatever she can for the team. But I thought our bigs did really good off the pick and roll, and we played hard, so that's all you can really ask for, I guess.
Melinda, your first season in the MIAA, just kind of sum up, what you would call the MIAA as a basketball conference.
Oh man, tough. Coming from a JUCO, played in a tough conference, but of course you're going up another level. This conference really reminded me of our conference in JUCO. Any night, anybody can win. Doesn't matter if you're a number 1 seed or not. You got to bring it every night because they're looking to give you a loss, whether you're on the road or at home.
And just for either one, piggybacking off that, how will the grind of playing in this conference prepare you guys for what you'll see, hopefully coming up next in the NCAA tournament here?
You want me to take it? You want that?
Go for it.
Well, I think it helps us. It helps us, because everybody at the regional, especially in this regional, everybody that's going to be there will have a chance to win the national championship. So luckily for us, and the way I feel, other than physicality and the wear and tear on the bodies, the mental aspect of it gives our conference an advantage because it's going to come down to the wire most nights.
Any further questions for the players?
Good job, girls.